now notice as Lieutenant Commander John Shulo and Lieutenant John Thompson hover the aircraft very skillfully into the path of the aviator. See the downwash there pushing the smoke around. Pretty good downblast hole in that aircraft, which weighs in at around 20,000 pounds today. 10 tons of aircraft floating over you. And that rotor disc is 50, I believe it was a 54-foot long rotor disc. The rotor area is over 2,200 square feet. Quite a lot of lift that thing can generate with those two 700 shaft horsepower engines. Now the MedTech today is going to be HM2 Ashmore. Okay, so they call him McFly. There he goes, coming down the hoist, which can hold about 600 pounds. We'll easily get two or even possibly three folks on the hoist. And notice, even in these winds, the pilots are just holding that helicopter right dead in the sky there. The MedTech's down off the wire, grounds himself out on the earth before touching the victim. Does the medical assessment, and the SAR helicopter, the search and rescue helicopter, will go ahead and leave the area. In a tactical environment or combat environment, they would do this to avoid the threat of small arms fire. They're going to pull away, let the MedTech on the ground assess everything while they maneuver back to safer ground, and then when they're called back in to come effect a rescue, they will swing back. Now, one of the pilots on the aircraft, Lieutenant John Thompson, held him off, though. He was able to hold the aircraft rock steady. I was quite amazed. He actually let me take the controls, and it was like trying to stand on a beach ball. I lasted about 3 seconds, and then he grabbed the controls from me so we wouldn't kill ourselves. The SH-60 is also used by 9 other navies throughout the world, including Brazil, Singapore, Australia, Thailand. Now we'll look as the hoist begins bringing up both the aircraft down, the downed aviator, who today is going to be played by AME2, Veronica Marsh, and the MedTech today, McFly Ashmore, HM2, John Ashmore. And they're going up the cable to be safely brought into the helicopter. And inside the helicopter is Josh Husband. He's the flight engineer on the aircraft. He goes by Turbo. And Lieutenant Commander Shulo and Lieutenant Thompson begin to have the aircraft depart the area. Everybody's safe on board the aircraft. How about a big round of applause for that search and rescue demonstration from the Fallon Longhorns. I just kind of find it ironic that they're called the Longhorns and the Longhorn paint on the front. But yet the pilot, John Thompson, with the Texas A&M, the Yankees, the Longhorns' big rival. I think that eats him up every day.